We good?
We're good. Let's start this show.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And today we watched some movies. At some point in the last week, I had time to watch movies to review this.
I did too.
And barely had time to watch these movies. But I fit them in. So today, first, we're going to talk about the new movie that is out on, where was it?
Netflix.
It was on Netflix. Yes. Starring Karen Gillan.
I'm into you too, Spencer.
You are?
Yes. Yes! God, you're smart and sweet and cute. Yeah, I'm pretty into you.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, it's right before she makes out with The Rock. I mean, come on.
Yeah. So Jumanji too, guys. Yeah.
Welcome to Jumanji. No, that's welcome to the
Jumanji,
jungle.
the next level.
No, that wasn't the second one. That's the first one.
Okay. All right, I believe you.
And then the other people in this movie, of course, the one, the only, Lena Headey.
Lena Headey.
I do not know which I admire more, Elizabeth Bennet. Your skill as a warrior, or your resolve as a woman.
You guys also know her as Cersei.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to do Cersei for that one. I wanted to do something different, and I totally forgot about Pride and Prejudice and zombies.
So what's the
yes?
Who else is in this
and
movie?
then Paul Giamatti.
Good job, by the way. I was sure you didn't get the name wrong, but you did not.
I'll tell you so.
Huh?
I love Paul Giamatti.
Right.
He's one of my favorite actors.
I'll tell you so. Howard Stern, man. That motherfucking goddamn degenerate fucking cunt. I'll say that with no shame either. Man's a fucking foul-mouthed immature. The man's immature, you know? He's like a fucking child. I'll tell you this much. There ain't no God while Howard Stern's walking the earth, I'll tell you that. Fuck it, I gotta go. Fucking Howard Stern. How about that? Howard Stern, huh? Fucking Howard Stern can kiss my ass in hell.
So what movie are we watching? What movie is all those people in?
It is Gunpowder Milkshake.
Yeah.
And nice little action movie right over on Netflix. And then a movie that Chris forced me to watch.
Yep.
It's at the local theaters, and I think it's on VOD already now, right?
I don't think so.
I thought it was on VOD already, but I could be wrong. I thought I saw it somewhere where you could watch it, but maybe not. And starring the great, the amazing, never lets you down in any movie he ever is in, the one, the only, Nic Cage.
Oh, child. Only for a second, sugar. A handgun bullet travels at more than
700 miles an hour.
700 miles an hour. So at close range like this, the force is going to take you off your feet for sure, but it's really no more painful than a punch in the chest.
Why are you getting punched in the chest?
You're going to be fine, baby doll.
From Kick-Ass. By the way,
it's Kick-Ass.
By the way,
I love when he was Big Daddy in that movie.
Pig is not streaming anywhere.
It's not streaming anywhere?
No.
I thought it was. I thought I saw it somewhere. Maybe it just gets advertised. Every time I look stuff up, I swear things just get hardcore advertised.
Who else is in Pig?
Also, Alex Wolff.
Check it out. Is that me? Yep. This is you as a superhero. It was supposed to be the cover of the yearbook, but got rejected. And then this is you as... I don't know what I was doing. Oh, you're a bird feeder. And this is you as a flagpole. And then just a bunch of old ones.
So that's actually him talking to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, that's my friend Dahmer.
Yeah.
And he actually did a bunch of stuff.
Hereditary, dude.
Hereditary. He's in both the Jumanjis.
Yeah.
He's Spencer
He's
and
great.
the Jumanjis.
He's great.
And so that's a good guy. And then another person in the good old world of this movie is an actor I really like, but I never knew his name until this Adam Arkin.
I'm gonna punch you out as a lesson to all musicians. Meet me at the bird bath in 5 minutes.
I don't even know where the bird bath is.
Ask a pigeon. I'll be right back.
That's from the Happy Days.
Happy Days, right?
Yeah, so
I didn't know exactly what clip to grab him, but
so
I
fucking
just thought
30
that was
years ago,
funny
man.
yeah, right. And the movie we're talking about here, it's just 3 little words, P-I-G. That's right. What I got called in the sack all the time, a pig.
So before we get into these movies, I'll tell you about my weekend. Then you can go into your big old stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You tell them where you can find us.
You can find us online, moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're also on Instagram at MTS Podcast. You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Movies Don't Suck Podcast. You can send us an old-fashioned email, info@moviesdon'tsuck.net or moviesdon'tsuckpodcast@gmail.com. We are on all streaming platforms. I just relaunched our Patreon because for some reason it wasn't launched yet. Patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. You can find our merchandise. We sell shirts and shit on bonfire.com/movies-don't suck. Just search your name on there. You'll find our stuff. And we're on all stream platforms, right?
All streaming platforms.
And like, you know, let's count the podcast app on iTunes. You can just download our shit.
You can do whatever you want with our shit. I don't care. Have fun with it. If you make money off of it, though, I'll sue your ass. Anyway. And then our sponsor for this week is Bleacher Sports Grill. Bleacher Sports Grill is located at 3402 Arfio Road, Garland, Texas. Now, Bleacher Sports Grill is the best real neighborhood bar and pub in Garland. Great food and drinks, ice cold beer, plenty of TVs, and live music every Thursday and Friday. Now, these guys have specials. They have happy hours 3 to 7, like $2.25 12-ounce draft. Monday, it's $6 for a shot of beer. Tuesday, $2.75 long necks. And on Wednesday, have the wild and crazy karaoke. The reason these guys get the spot, and they got food too and stuff like that. The reason these guys get the promotion spot is because last night in Garland, Texas, I was nice enough to take a guy home after AEW wrestling that was drunk. I took him home because he lost all his friends and stuff. My phone completely died. The battery completely died on my phone. I don't know Garland, Texas. I was lost.
Yeah.
I got a phone charger and had to charge it in my truck. I bought it from a Quick Trip. After driving around, I saw there was a bar, and it's like, well, I got to sit down somewhere for like 15 minutes anyway. Yeah. So I went in there. They have a charging station in there on their bar, and they let me charge it there. And there's a couple that was like their 10-year wedding anniversary. And literally they bought me shots. We exchanged stories. Really nice people. They were all nice. The bartender got me a shot, and he's like, dude, you sound like you're having a rough time right now. And I go, dude, I just want to find a hotel room where all my stuff is at.
Well, I'm glad you made it.
Chris, how about you tell us part of your story really quick, and then I will go ahead and tell her mine after.
Let's be real quick because I went to Denver this weekend.
Yes, you did.
And all we did was stay at the Airbnb, and I was not sober at all for like the whole time.
You're stoned or drunk, or where were you? You're in Denver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we all know what you were.
But I was also drunk, I'm 35, and I don't know if you get this, but I got drunk as shit on Sunday, and so I had to go to the fucking dinner at International Airport, hungover as fuck on Monday, and it was awful. I'm glad I get to my friends and everything, but I don't ever want to do that again. Like, ever.
There's last week or 2 weeks ago, there's a dispensary that opening, and they're giving away joints that were this big.
Fuck that, man.
Right?
Fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
dude, even when if I'm smoking, which I did never, even if I do, I take 2 or 3 hits of whatever I'm hitting, and I'm fine. That's like the perfect.
Yeah, I'm not
but
a full joint guy at
the
all.
people I'm with, they go ham, dude. They hard as a motherfucker, and we're here like losing my goddamn mind, writhing on the couch, sort of like moving, just so I know I'm still alive, so my blood's flowing, and touching my face so I know it's still there. That's how fucking crazy I got, and I it's not fun, man.
That's insane, dude.
It's not fun.
That's insane.
It's not fun.
No, yesterday. All right, so Chris was in Denver. This past. Okay, let's see. Since I've seen you, what has all happened? Let's see. We did a beer opening. We had a beer released for the radio station I work for. They announced Monday at 10 a.m. that Green Day was doing a surprise show here in Tulsa.
What was the venue? How many people?
It's called Kane's Ballroom.
Yeah, I know Kane's for sure.
Yeah, it's a great freaking. It was a great show. Then we gave away tickets. Like there's Monday, I was answering the phones for the 104th caller. That sucked. I had to do that once an hour for like 6 hours. And so it was literally like, you're calling number 1, call back. You're calling number 2, call back. Caller number 3, call back. Caller number 4, call back. All right. And then,
guys, just so you know, Green Day played in 1,100 people, right? That's how much.
It's 1,200. It's about 1,200 people. I think.
And that's tiny for them. So like for people,
they're playing stadiums. They're playing stadiums. Yeah. The mega tour.
Hella mega tour with
Fall Out Boy and Weezer.
Yep. And that's I mean, crazy.
It was amazing. Yeah, we opened up the line to buy tickets at 10 a.m. Monday morning, the same time they announced it, and literally the tickets sold out in 7 minutes.
The same thing happened with Phoebe Bridgers. I tried to buy tickets for that last week, and I couldn't. I even did like the verified fan pre-sale shit, and I couldn't get a ticket. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous how fast people. And you know what? You know what's fucking crazy about Ticketmaster? I can't stand them. Because once you buy a ticket, you can resell it for however much you want. It's basically scalping. They allow scalping on Ticketmaster, you know?
Yeah, Green Day you could not scalp Green Day.
Oh, you had to. Okay, cool.
You had to have your ID, you had to have your vaccination card, and the card you bought it with.
Nice.
And they had people, and Green Day's people, not Kane's Ballroom. Green Day's people was checking it.
That's how it should be, man. You know?
And I actually, me and a couple of guys wore a Green Day mask for the radio station, taking photos with the fans in line. I fell, and literally, I have my leg on this side is completely scraped up, like completely scraped up. And then I had to go to the show, and then I went to Dallas, Texas, which is a 4.5 hour, 5 hour drive for me, and watched AEW. And for the first time, AEW wrestling, if you don't know. And for the first time in 20 years, I got to talk to the Big Show, a.k.a. Paul White is his real name. And, dude, it was hilarious because he was doing commentary, and then the show got done. And I yelled at him. I was like, hey, Mr. Paul White, would you like to see a picture of me and you 20 years ago? And he's like, not really. I go, come on, we both had hair. And he comes down, and he comes down, and he pulls me out of the seating area.
Oh, nice.
And I'm actually in the picture. I'm actually on the ramp of the stage.
That's fucking crazy.
And he's like, I handed him my cell phone while he was walking down, and he just looks at it and goes, damn, I was good looking back then. And I had hair. And I was like, right? He goes, and the funny thing is, I'm wearing like a shiny shirt and like a red long sleeve underneath. And he goes, what the hell were you wearing? I go, dude, it's the early 2000s. We did a bunch of weird shit back then. And he goes, cool. I go, can we take a quick picture real quick so we can make it happen again? He goes, damn straight we can. And so he took the picture with me. Really nice guy. I was really happy, man. That really made the whole trip worth it. I mean, I got front row at one point, and literally the barrier got knocked into me from 2 wrestlers being slammed into it. My phone got went out of my hand, and the referee had to hand me back my phone.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's going to be on TV. They were filming. That was a match. It's going to be that will be on YouTube. It'll be on AEW Dark Evolution, where I get hit by by the barrier. But all right, so movies, because man, I could literally do a podcast about what's happened to me in the last fucking 4 days, dude. Like for a 2-hour conversation.
I'm just.
But let's talk movies. Let's talk about Gunpowder Milkshake.
Gunpowder Milkshake. Director Navad Papachado.
Oh, I am so not going to try you saying
okay,
that
so
word
it's his like directorial. Well, he did a movie called Big Bad Wolves and Rabies, but this is Gunpowder Milkshake. Obviously.
Oh, I saw Rabies. I remember Rabies
from 2010, from 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Remember, I used to like the B movies a lot.
So he also wrote it with Ehud Lavsky. Oh my God, these names. Yeah, okay.
You should get to know him too, because supposedly there's going to be a sequel. It's already written.
The Gunpowder, I know. Excuse me. Gunpowder Milkshake says it stars Karen Gillan as Sam. Get her clip up real quick.
I'm into you too, Spencer.
You are?
Yes. God, you're smart and sweet and cute. Yeah, I'm pretty into you.
And there's Lena Headey as Scarlet.
I do not know which I admire more, Elizabeth Bennet. Your skill as a warrior, or your resolve as a woman.
So this is Carly Gugino as Madeline, Michelle Yeoh as Florence, Jonah Bobbin as Rose, Foya Allen as Young Sam, Ed Birch as Lead Russian Thug, and the ever amazing Paul Giamatti.
I'll tell you so, Howard Stern, man. That motherfucking goddamn degenerate fucking cunt.
It's good enough. Well, let's read the storyline for this.
Oh, I forgot I do that, don't I?
Mm-hmm. You get to talk.
In her turbulent life as a professional assassin, Scarlett was cruelly forced to abandon her daughter Sam and go on the run. Years later, despite the estrangement, Sam has also grown up into a cold-blooded hit woman. After a high-stake mission spins out of control, putting an innocent 8-year-old girl in the middle of a gang war she has unleashed, Sam has no choice but to go rogue. This ultimately leads her back to her mother and her former hit woman sidekicks, who all join forces in an avenging war against those who took everything from them.
So I had issues with this movie.
What fucking issues do you have with this movie?
Okay, so first off, I want to say that it's a very stylized movie. And
I loved it. Yeah. Oh, I love that part. Anyway,
it's very neon. It takes place in a world that doesn't exist. Honestly, alternate universe.
Very noir, very neon,
but also like it had elements of like Hotel Artemis in it, and obviously you're gonna look at it also John Wickian because all the lore that's involved with this thing.
A whole lot of people shooting and killing.
Yeah, and a whole. Okay, so it's bloody. There's blood everywhere in this movie. Lots
everywhere.
Actually, there's actually lots of blood in both these movies, but more so in this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what the deal is. I like Karen Gillan, by the way. I want to say Karen Gillan. I like Karen Gillan a lot. I think she's great. I just don't think she's a menacing character. I had a hard time caring about any of the characters in this movie, and that goes for the little girl. Yeah, and that goes for the little. I cared about the little girl, but it's hard not to care about her. She's so fucking cute. And if you remember her, she's from fucking My Spy. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I know exactly where she's from.
But
wow, I'm gonna say completely.
No, hold on, I'm not doing
ahead.
that. So. No, that's not to say I wasn't entertained by this movie. I was, but I didn't get the emotional connection at all. The only part, like I didn't care about anyone in this movie, and I really wanted to. I felt like I could have, but I want to mention Angela Bassett's in this movie. She's great. She should be in everything, honestly. Like she's already been in everything.
Michelle Yeoh was good too. Yeah, man, she was really good.
And Chloe Coleman, she's gonna be a star when she grows up.
Angela Bassett too. Yeah. Oh man, Angela Bassett was badass.
Chloe Coleman's gonna be a star. Like the little girl, she's amazing. I can't say enough good things about her.
Who is
Chloe Coleman, the little girl who played Emily.
Yeah.
Emily. And but it was entertaining, but I just didn't find I wasn't convinced by Karen Gillan's performance as a hit woman. Everyone else, I was actually all in when it came to Angela Bassett. I'm like, that's a character who looks like a hope.
So you didn't believe Karen Gillan as a hit woman?
Karen Gillan. No, I did not care. I did not get it. At least in this movie, I've seen her kick ass in other movies. I've seen her Nebula. And Nebula.
She's been an assassin as Nebula.
Yeah.
She was an action star for Jumanji.
But she didn't kill anyone.
Somehow couldn't believe that she was an assassin.
And in this movie, she is something different, and I understand it. Like, the only time you see emotion from Karen Gillan at all is 2 times. Anytime she's looking at the kid, she's always got the kid who's awesome in this movie. The kid makes the movie. If there wasn't the kid in this movie, I'd say it's all style and no substance. But to me, it's still more style than substance in this movie. That's not to say I wasn't entertained. That's not to say I wasn't entertained, but it was definitely like I got done with it. I'm like, okay.
All right, so
I'm done with
you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You're ready to get slaughtered by the Whovians.
I'm not gonna get slaughtered by anyone. Do I have my opinion?
Whovians are gonna come after your fucking ass for that.
You mean the Whovians, as in like? Who are you talking about? The Who? You talking like the Dr. Seuss Whovians?
Doctor Who, yeah.
Okay. The Who.
You just bashed like the number one.
No, listen. Fuck that. No, listen. Fuck all the Whovians. Fuck that shit. You and I both know. Listen. You and I both know that there are good actors in shitty movies. We both know that. And so I'm not saying this is a shitty movie, and I'm not saying she was bad.
Heath Ledger in Dark Knight. I mean.
Or
good actor in a shitty movie.
We're gonna disagree about how great his character was, but I'm saying, and I understand that if Whovians get mad at me or whatever, but to me, I didn't like the movie as much as I wanted to. I thought it'd be up my alley because of the style, but to me, more style than substance. It was entertaining. It was. I did watch the whole thing. I wasn't mad when I was done, but it just didn't do it for me like I wanted it to.
It didn't do you in the butt like you wanted it to.
And I like these actors. I like Karen Gillan. I was happy to see Angela Bassett. I was happy to see Paul Giamatti. But these characters didn't do it for me, and I don't know why. Well, I told you why. I thought it was more style than substance.
Told us why.
Yeah. So I just want to get that out there. Go ahead.
Anyway, we love this movie. I absolutely love this movie. Me and my wife watched it together, and we would have rewound it and watched it again just to watch it again. We had a great time. We thought the action was great. The camaraderie between Karen and
Emily, or you want to say Chloe, but it was really Emily and Sam, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Emily and Sam, and then her mom when she popped in, Lena Headey, and I love Paul Giamatti as like just a Weasley
he
character.
plays such a good weasel and everything he's in. He plays a weasel.
He plays good whatever he does. Like Rhino. He played Rhino in Amazing Spider-Man 2, which sucked because it was kind of like a throwaway character in the movie. But the moment he comes out as Rhino, I'm just like, yeah, even though that's not what Rhino's like at all, I fucking believe it now.
You're a big fan of Sideways, aren't you?
Yeah, I love Sideways.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm not having Merlot.
I'm not having fucking Merlot. Yeah. But
we liked it, and my wife really gave me a good perspective that it was good to see a female cast where no men had to save them, where it was literally all women being badass and beating the shit out of people.
The problem is there's a difference between being inclusive and progressive. I don't think they did anything progressive with the characters.
It was progressive.
Was it though?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, say so.
Like the guy that they were just like, we can easily kill these ladies, and they're like, no. We're gonna beat the hell out of you until you all die, or kick you in the nuts 104 times.
I do think I think you and I will agree this movie doesn't exist without John Wick, right?
Yeah, and I mean they're already working on a sequel for this. So, and I can't wait for it because I really think it's going to be really, really, really good.
The neon remind me a lot of Only God Forgives, that movie, which I didn't like at all, but it was neon soaked like this one is.
Oh, nice.
But
yeah,
the world of Gunpowder Milkshake, there's no like cops or anything, like at all. You know, it's like you can remember. Are you? What do you got written down? Probably we'll talk about the quote later, but in the diner, which she's like, you're carrying or something. She's like, hey, kind of lighten your load.
At Tom's Diner.
The diner in the movie. I know Tom's Diner is.
I'm sitting at a diner. I can't even remember the lyrics to that song. I can't even remember how long it's been since I've heard that song.
They play it kind of a lot on Lithium on Sirius XM.
Do they really?
Yeah, Suzanne Vega.
I'm sitting in the morning at the diner on the corner. Anyway, all right, let's get some quotes out of the way, and then we'll give our good old big bad ratings. All right. Does this mother look like you? Just older and more stabby. Find a vendor and get us some clean bruise sticks. No woman, no women, no children type. Women. Oh, you're old school. No women, no children type. No, women are fine. You can beat each other for realism. Any bleeding on the inside? How can you tell? You're probably fine. Thank God it's you three. I thought it was someone dangerous. Just remember, you were spared because of an 8-year-old girl. 8 3/4. I never wanted this life for you. Oh, how is that song for you? I think it says that is how it's going for you. I think I spelled it wrong because I was. What's the plan? Hidden guns, escape route? No, I called us an Uber. What? I can't even read that one. Fuck you. Language, there's a child present. Okay, fudge you. Fudge you a lot. And then there's not a single person I'd want to kill people with than you. And we're going to bring the sky down on their mother fudging heads. Idiots to the left, morons to the right, please. You got something in your hair. Oh, it's a tooth.
Oh, yeah.
All right, give us your rating, bro.
My rating on this is a 3.3. You know, like I said, like I need movies with heart, and this didn't have it to me. It was substance over heart, and I don't need. I should rephrase that. I don't need movies with heart. It's just that they tried to put it in here where there was none.
And me, I'm gonna give it a 3.9. I love this movie. I love the stylistic of it. Is something I'll go back and watch it. And it just has like that bad Royale kind of feeling, you know, Bad Times Under the El Royale.
Yeah, like a Drew Goddard film. I got that too. Yeah.
I love Karen Gillan. I just want her to make like 104 more movies. 104, even though she already has like what 5 plated already. Duel, What If, that's in post production. Oh, Thor, Love and Thunder, The Bubble, and Guardians of the Galaxy 4 or 3.
I forgot she was in Stuber. Damn. Yeah. But anyway,
see, she's in a lot of good movies.
Yeah, what do you think the critics said? We're going to Rotten Tomatoes, guys.
I never saw The Circle. Did you ever see The Circle?
No, man. I've heard so much about it. I also heard really bad things about it. So, I mean,
I know.
But we're at Rotten Tomatoes right now. I want you to guess what the audience score is.
72.
51%.
Oh, damn.
I think a lot of people felt the way same way I did. Now, what is the critic score on Rotten Tomatoes?
27.
64. A little bit higher.
Oh, they went higher. Okay, I thought they would tear it apart like you did.
I didn't tear it apart. Just said I didn't like it that much.
You totally tore it apart.
I thought I had a okay argument against it. Anyway, Chris' consensus is the run's dangerously close to being a pure sugar rush with no substance. Gunpowder Milkshake is a brutal blast that will absorb audiences into its neon-infused universe. And they had like I said, it had a Hotel Artemis, Hotel Continental, stuff in this that I thought was. I mean, when you have a movie like that and they build a world like that, that's always kind of cool, right?
Yeah, I like it, and I want them to build a world. I want them to keep going, and it's like all the assassins get a backstory.
I would have liked. I mean, Hotel Artemis, I really liked. I think that Hotel Artemis is better than the movie The Gunpowder Milkshake for sure. To me, I should.
Karen Gillan's an awesome actress. I will never say a bad word against her because I do not want to get killed by the Whovians.
Is Chris Pratt going to be anything lately? I mean, is Chris Pratt coming out with another movie? Because I feel like Tomorrow War came and went. You know?
It didn't come and went. I mean, it's only the most streamed movie of all time.
I'm not going to go back to it. I mean, I feel like Chris Pratt, he had that thing where stuff came out and he just needs to keep on doing it.
He's had a baby and stuff, man. I'm sure he's taking a little time off for a second so he can enjoy his family. And plus, he got married and he has, that whole.
Do you see that they're doing a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special?
Yes. I knew about that already. And let's see, he's got Thor: Love and Thunder, which has already been filmed, Jurassic World Domino, which it's already been filmed. He's filming the Terminal List TV series right now. Guardians of the Galaxy, Cowboy Ninja Viking. I don't know what that is.
It sounds amazing,
but I want to watch it already.
It's announced.
Anything that sounds like that. Talking about movies that you don't like. I watched Space Jam this past week.
The second
new
one,
Legacy one.
Yeah, we hadn't seen Space Jam, so she watched the last night, and it's even worse than I remember the first one. Hold on.
The first one?
Yeah, my dog's here. Oh, hold on. Well, my dog needs to get out. For some reason, he snuck his way down here, so hold on 1 second.
All right, hurry up. Go get your dog. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about Space Jam for a second. Space Jam. If you're watching this, I can tell you a good story about how Chris one time got naked and covered himself in jelly, and it was really weird. I don't know why he likes to rub strawberry jam on his body, but it's weird.
It's tasty.
All right. So yeah, really quick, like before news, I watched Legacy, the new Legacy, and I'm gonna say the best part of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Is the fact that Warner Brothers allowed them to use all the characters from the Warner Brother universe.
Yeah.
Like playing, they're in the basketball game. Like literally, I'm not even watching the basketball game itself. I'm just looking for all the different characters, like Agent Anderson, Agent Smith from The Matrix is out there. Penguin from Batman Returns, like Robin from '66 Batman, like King Kong's in the audience, Scooby Doo's in the audience.
So here's what
Space Ghost is in the audience. But the first part, just real quick, the first part of Space Jam, the new one. It just basically makes it makes LeBron James look like a shitty fucking father.
So here's the thing, I didn't like the first one that much, so I remember I told you we're banning Space Jam 2. I'm not watching it for the show. And then I was reading reviews of it, like of the movie itself and of the soundtrack, and the worst reviews of it.
It's bad.
Yeah, the worst reviews say that if you want to watch a 40-minute advertisement for HBO Max subscription, watch Space Jam 2. And the right then, I'm like, oh, it's just a capitalist machine. That's what they do. So I'm not gonna watch it. I mean, if Leslie wants to watch it, I'm gonna watch it. I'll get high as shit while I'm watching it. But Space Jam, man, I don't like the first one. The only thing I like about the first one is that Bill Murray's in it. That's all I care about.
I mean, it was pretty. I mean, yeah, I like and that's the thing. They kind of had the Bill Murray thing with Michael B. Jordan, but not like he came into the game or anything like that. It was just like it was really weird.
You got news, pal?
It was, huh? Of course I got news. How about you hit that music, motherfucker? Movies that don't suck and some that do news. I'll tell Chris stuff. He'll act like he cares, and we'll laugh.
So I'm gonna tell you right away. If you try to get me to guess anything today, I'm so fucking out of it. I'm gonna be like, just tell me what it is.
Are you talking about me?
I'm talking about you.
Because I mean, look at me, dude. I'm literally wearing a hat because I didn't want to do hair. I just got done driving 5 hours to get home.
But a lot of times you're like the hottest action star of the 1980s. I'm like, okay, and you're like, and he's a man. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, your favorite song is getting turned into a movie.
Country Road.
No, Baby Shark. Baby Shark movie is happening just when you thought it was safe to go back to the theaters. Baby Shark season 2 is coming to Nickelodeon, and fans are getting a movie too. Yeah, what do you think about that?
Who gives a fuck, dude? Like, I couldn't care less.
Baby Shark is nuts. Dude, have you not seen the popularity? As a wedding DJ, I used to have people that said, hey, add Baby Shark to our playlist to have it for the wedding. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I mean, the movie that we watched last week, the 2 movies that we watched last week are number 1 and number 2 most pirated movies of the entire pandemic era.
Really?
Yeah. Tomorrow War was number 1 until this past week. Black Widow is now
number pirated?
1 as the most pirated movie of all time.
You and I, we paid money for that, or well, we used our HBO, we used our Amazon Prime subscription and our AMC stubs we passed, so we are absolved of any guilt when it comes to that.
Talking about Black Widow, the best part of Black Widow, we all know what I'm talking about here, right? The best part of Black Widow. Come on, what's the best part of Black Widow?
David Harbour, yeah.
Yeah. So Red Guardian and Falcon are going to be filming a movie together.
Is David Harbour going to be in it?
It's David Harbour and Anthony Mackie.
Harbour, not Harper.
That's why I said Harper.
The Harbour.
Began.
Well, like Hurricane Harbor.
The more you linger on it, the worse it's just going to get. Anyway, David Harbour and Anthony Mackie began filming We Have a Ghost for Netflix. Netflix announced this yesterday. Christopher Landon's new spooky film, We Have a Ghost. Now, it's a family adventure flick penned and directed by Landon, known for Freaky and Happy Death Day. Has a stellar cast about a ghost. It's not just them. It's also Ja Diao from, Winston from she was in Black Panther. Tig Notaro, and Jennifer Coolidge are all going to star in it.
That's Coolidge is like this separate Coolidge that's Stifler's mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's basically a friendly ghost turns a family into an overnight social media sensation, and the CIA targets.
That sounds wild.
That sounds cool. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. That actually looks really cool. The Mitchells versus the Machine is Netflix's biggest animated movie to date. And because of that, they're going to move more into the animated category of movies. So watch in the near year or 2, there'll be a bunch of Netflix movies coming out. G.I. Joe and Transformer movie crossover is inevitable, says the producer. Says there'll be a crossover between the 2 franchises. They're figuring it out, and it'll just be a matter of time.
So let me talk about this for a second. I have not seen any Transformers with the first one.
Bumblebee was the best.
Yeah,
we saw Bumblebee.
Yeah, we did Bumblebee. That's not a Transformer.
We saw Bumblebee.
That's a standalone film. I want to mention something real quick. So I've not seen any G.I. Joe movies. I know we're seeing Snake Eyes next week. So by the time that we're talking about this next Thursday, I would have seen all the G.I. Joe movies. But does that mean I have to watch all the fucking Transformers movies too when that movie comes out?
Not really, man. I there's videos I could send you that literally explain the whole story. And to be honest,
because I just got done watching all the fucking Fast and the Furious movies, and I'm tired of marathon movies I don't really give a fuck about. I gotta be honest.
You're so mean. I just don't. Remember how I told you about Rob Zombie building the house of the monsters?
I have a little bit of administrative details about that. So, I mentioned that house was in the area I grew up. The actual monster house not there, but there's a replica of it in Waxahachie, Texas, which is about 20 minutes from where I grew up. an exact replica of it. To like they built the house based on what they saw the inside. So they took everything they could and they put it in this house. And there's tours of it if you go to Waxahachie. But I just wanted to mention that it's not the actual house that they did in the show, because that was wrong of me to say and not true.
Nice.
But there's a replica of it and you can find it.
So Rob Zombie posted a picture this past week, and it was not just of the Munsters house. He is going to be building the entire Mockingbird Lane.
Oh yeah, I heard that they're going to do like the whole neighborhood, right?
Yeah, they're going to do the whole freaking neighborhood. And talking about the Munsters movie, this past Sunday, WWE Hall of Famer, two-time Hall of Famer, I should say, Kevin Nash, 7 foot tall. You would probably know him from Magic Mike, because that's one of your favorite movies.
No, it's not. I've never seen Magic Mike, actually.
Okay.
I heard it's good.
Then you'd know him as Super Shredder.
Yeah. Okay.
He played Super Shredder, but anyway, you didn't see his face. But Kevin Nash really, really badly wants to play Herman Munster.
But didn't they already cast it? If they're building the set, they've already cast it then, right?
No, they're still playing around with it, dude.
Okay.
They're just with the casting and stuff like that. And to be honest, he'd be perfect because you don't have to get him stilts or anything like that. The guy's 7'1", you know.
So let me ask you a question. I know you're a big fan.
He was the Russian in the Punisher, Thomas Jane's Punisher.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So anyway, continue.
So I know you're a big fan of the Munsters. You're a big fan of the Addams Family. Which one do you like more? You can't say equally. You have to pick one. So I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm gonna go with Addams Family just because there's been different different tellings of the Addams Family that I like, and not just the regular TV show.
Okay, I think that
and the Monsters show, all of the remakes, like the Monsters Today, and I can't remember all the different shows, but none of them landed right.
So here's
you know what I'm saying?
Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying Addams Family for me, partially because Addams Family won their OG. I think they came before Munsters. I also think they're fucking more bizarre. Like the shit's more macabre to me than the Munsters. You know, like
you're more macabre to me than macabre.
But I'm not. I'm saying. I mean, whatever. I was just asking you because I know you're a big fan of those two shows. So.
Yeah, I'd say Addams Family just because like they've done so many different versions of Addams Family. Now that I'm just like, man, that's some good shit.
I mean, you like the movies Addams Family, like the Tim Burton movies, right?
Yeah. I love the Tim Burton ones. All right, Zack Snyder's movie Army of the Dead has got a prequel coming called Army of Thieves, and it will be released in fall of 2021.
Wait,
is that nuts?
Wait, you mean like 2 months from now?
Yeah.
Are you fucking shitting me? Like, really? Hold on. That sounds like bullshit.
It's part of a 2-year deal that Snyder has with Netflix.
So you're saying that he's releasing in a couple months, he's releasing Army of Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
The Army of Thieves plot is set before the previous film. The story follows German safecracker Ludwig Dieter in his early days of crime when the zombie apocalypse had only recently began. It will be directed by that
Matthias
Matthias
Schweighöfer.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try, but yeah. So that movie.
So okay, that makes sense to me now. That's just this guy, just the safecracker. I thought it was gonna be like another zombie film. Like that's not until like 2 years to make, but makes a bit more sense to me now. It's directed by the guy who played him. So weird. Okay.
They got done filming Black Adam, and then The Rock gave a prize of $10,000.
To who?
To the $10,000 mentioned in this post was in reference to a prize The Rock gave away during the video to 3 people who share the winnings. The post racked up almost 3 million likes. There's a video on Twitter. I didn't watch it, so I'm sorry.
Sorry, Mr. Johnson.
Never mind. Yeah, Johnson, you're awesome. That's good stuff. Grease prequel, Rise of the Pink Ladies, has been ordered The series has been ordered as 10 episodes for Paramount Plus.
I told you I hate Grease, right?
What's that?
I hate Grease. I told you this, right?
Yo, Grease is awesome, man. It's one of the best musicals ever. Will Ferrell has been revealed as the ghost of Christmas Present in Ryan Reynolds' Scrooge musical.
I think we have enough Christmas Carol movies.
I don't think you should ever talk again if you're gonna diss a movie with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
Didn't we talk about this earlier? Didn't we talk about this earlier? We discussed actors doing things they don't need to do, right?
Oh, these actors need to make everything all the time.
I think really the only Christmas Carol movies we need are Scrooged. We also need a Muppets Christmas Carol. I think that's about it.
All right. Yeah, I mean, we did a whole we did a whole episode of Christmas movies. We did the whole that was a real good one.
I don't think Christmas Carol was even on our list, was it?
Yeah, it was on there. I put it on there, but we both knocked it out right away because we had like Scrooge and all that kind of stuff on it. Mm-hmm. And last but not least for this week, HBO Max is making a Batgirl movie, and they have hired their Batgirl. Leslie Grace from In the Heights will be Barbara Gordon.
Wait, Commissioner Gordon's daughter is Batgirl? I didn't know this kind of.
You just now figuring that out?
Well, I don't know shit about Batgirl. I really don't. I remember. I don't remember from Batman Forever. I mean, Batman and Robin, where she was played by Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah, and that was Pennyworth, Alfred's niece or something like that. Yeah, no. Batgirl originally is Barbara Gordon, the daughter to Commissioner James Gordon.
So before,
and then she becomes Oracle when the Joker cripples her in The Killing Joke by shooting her in the spinal cord. And then she gets her legs fixed, and then she becomes Batgirl again.
So I need to let you. I don't know if you saw this news about Joker 2. They're saying
what?
In Joker 2, they're saying that the real Joker will be revealed in Joker 2, like the one that everyone knows and loves. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah. This has been revealed that the Joker that you know and love, that you think that, you know, how you're bitching about how that's not the real Jokers, the timelines don't match up when it comes to...
Yeah. And all that. And also on top of that, it was, you know...
They're saying that in the second one, the timelines will be matching up. I don't know. I read that.
Weird.
I read that in Cinema. But I honestly, I think the script is still being figured out, but that's what they're saying about it now.
All right.
I mean,
I
don't think we need a second Joker, though. Do you?
If I don't know, man. I think it's just a cash cow if they're doing it like that.
To me, it seems like the first one was just like it was a moment of inspiration. It was a good movie, but I can tell you, man, the people that idolize that Joker scared the fuck out of me.
Right.
Because
are you gonna go to Planet Comic Con?
What's happening? I don't know, man. Actually, I don't know. I should, right?
It's in August. Felicia Day's gonna be there. So is the cast of Karate Kid.
Oh, so Ralph Macchio will be there and stuff.
Yep. Barry Williams from the Brady Bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
The AEW female women's champion Britt Baker. Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Britt Baker.
She's
DMD.
With Doctor of what?
She's a dentist. She's actually a dentist. She has an office and everything. Like she literally wrestles once a week and owns her own office. And then on top of that, there's a lot of people, dude. Some of the cast of Stranger Things is going to be there. Like all the kids from Stranger Things.
Finn Wolfhard.
And
I think I get this
feeling.
Did you
just fart?
No, I said
Gates McFadden. You know, Counselor Troy from Star Trek. Oh man, it's like a lineup, dude. It's like a lineup this year. Kevin Dillon from Entourage, Platoon, The Doors.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
Paul Servani from Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Law and Order.
Gotcha, man. That is.
Yeah,
we'll see if I go. Because like it.
Yeah, I mean, and then you got Williams Baca, Martin Cove, and of course Ralph Macchio, all from The Karate Kid. Man, it looks like intense. And then Stephen Amell, because he's usually always
Did
there.
they do a Comic-Con in the Oklahoma area again?
Not. I guess it's more of like a PopCon is what they call it.
Okay. All right.
And Booker T, Diamond Dallas Page. Hey. Oh, they canceled. Oh.
You can't hear me, can you?
Why?
Can you hear me?
Are you
Can you hear
quiet?
me now?
Are you loud? You can't hear me?
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you at all. I love you.
So, I think that's it for news, right?
I think the Mythbuster. Oh my gosh, Brent Spiner.
Oh yeah.
Data.
Data, yeah. I was about to say
Data's gonna be there. Oh my gosh. Do you like Data?
I like how he had a cat. That's what I like.
I know. I really like the fact that he had a cat. Oh, the Whovians are gonna go. Oh no, he's from Supernatural. I thought that was the guy from Doctor Who. And man, a whole lot of freaking artists are gonna be there. Damn. Sam Jones.
Yeah, Sam Jones. Yeah, I know who he is.
Flash Gordon, dude. You have to go get an autograph. That was the Movies Don't Suck at Some of the News, where I tell Chris a bunch of stuff and he acts like he gives a damn. Dude, you got to go and get Sam Jones's autograph on your arm and then get it tattooed.
What are we talking about now?
Ooh, right. I don't know what we're doing now, man. I'm in the middle of doing this. Oh, yeah. Lou Ferrigno. You know, Lou Ferrigno's always there. It's always
that's
crazy.
what makes
Lou
funny.
Ferrigno. He's kind of an asshole, though.
Is he?
Yeah. Every time I've talked to him, he's just been an asshole.
He's here in Peru.
And it's like, man, I want to kick you in the nuts. But he'd kick my ass. I shouldn't talk bad about him. All right, the next movie we're doing is the one, the only, and I'm just pulling it longer because I know Chris wants to really talk about this movie. The one, the only, Miss Piggy.
It's just called Pig.
I thought it was Miss Piggy. My bad.
Directed and written by Michael Sarvonsky. He has done things. This is his directorial debut. He's done like TV, but for feature dates. Also, it's written by him and also by Vanessa Block, who helped him write the story. I actually don't know what she's done. Nothing. Just this movie. But this stars the one and only Nicolas Cage.
Oh, child. Only for a second, sugar. A handgun bullet travels at more than
700 miles an hour.
700 miles an hour. So at close range like this, the force is going to take you off your feet for sure, but it's really no more painful than a punch in the chest.
Why are you getting punched in the chest?
You're going to be fine, baby doll.
Nicholas plays Rob, but I want to mention that scene in Kick-Ass. It disturbed so many people when they saw that.
That's why I got it. Why do you think I picked it, dude?
Alex Wolff who plays.
At first, I was thinking about doing Wicker Man.
Yeah.
You know, the bees,
but
not the bees.
You wanted to pick a good movie, right? So he plays Rob. Alex Wolff plays Amir.
Check it out. Is that me? Yep. This is you as a superhero. It was supposed to be the cover of the yearbook, but got rejected.
And then Adam Arkin actually plays Darius, who's Amir's father.
I'm gonna punch you out as a lesson to all musicians. Meet me at the bird bath in 5 minutes.
I don't even know where the bird bath is.
Ask a pigeon. I'll be right back.
Ask a pigeon.
That got a big laugh.
That clip, then Fonzie, of course, saves the day.
This also has Cassandra Violet as Lori, Julie Bray as a Bree, Elijah Ungveri as a Scratch, Beth Harper is Donna, Brad Sutherland is Drunkman, and Darius Pierce is Edgar. But why don't you go ahead and read the storyline on this, the one sentence storyline?
No. Okay, where's it at? There it is. A truffle hunter who lives alone in the Organian wilderness must return to his past in Portland in search of his beloved foraging pig after she is kidnapped.
So I'm gonna go into it right away. A lot of people, and including myself, after reading the storyline, seeing the synopsis, thought this was basically Nic Cage, John Wick, but with a pig. That is not this movie.
I thought that was going to be that way too. I at first I really thought this was going to be John Wick with a pig. John Wick, but with a pig.
Okay, no,
and
but
that's not the way it is at all. Because I thought we were going to find out he was like a secret assassin or something like that.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
But then that's not what we found out.
So
anyway,
so first I want to let the listeners know that if you're going into this expecting John Wick, is kind of the. I mean, it's still fucked up, but it's not that. But I don't know how you feel about this movie, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. I'm gonna start out. My wife absolutely hated this movie. I fucking love this movie. I fucking love it so much.
Oh God, of course you do.
Yeah. This movie has depth. It has feeling. It talks about food. It's about loss. It's about fucked up relationships. But to me, it's a beautiful movie. It has heart, even. You know, like it has those things that I like in movies. This is in Pig. It's dark. It's fucked up. It's got, and for some people, it is ungodly slow for some people. But I liked the time it took. I love this movie.
Yeah, it's about a pig, I think.
Yeah. Nicolas Cage is acting in this. I've never seen him do something like this before. Because
really?
his character was slowly revealed, just like Alex's, Rob and Amir, their characters together. I liked them together for one, by the way, and I liked how their characters grew as they got to know each other more. It just revealed itself in a perfect way. I liked one of my favorite scenes is the restaurant scene. You know, when he's talking to this former chef.
I think you're kind of giving away way too much.
No, dude, I'm not giving away shit.
Enjoy this movie. Because I feel like you just told everybody he was a former chef.
I didn't say he's a former chef. I said talking to and by the way, that's given away at the very beginning when he makes that mushroom tart.
No, it's not. I didn't realize that until halfway through the movie.
I realized it right away.
I didn't.
Okay. Well,
I thought he was just a bum in the freaking woods that had a pig.
And making a mushroom tart with truffles.
Whoopie-doo. You can make a mushroom tart. It's easy. When's the last time you made a mushroom tart?
I don't like mushroom tarts.
I don't like mushroom tarts either, but I can make a tart.
I can make a fart.
That's weird. There was no budget for this movie, by the way. They couldn't even get a trained pig. The pig bit Nicolas Cage a bunch of times. And he goes, I've been set on fire. I've been flipped into cars, but it'll be Cephas from a pig bite that kills me.
Cute pig, though.
Yeah, it was. It was a cute pig.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not going to lie about that. Yeah, I like the slow reveal of all the information. There's some good scenes in this. Literally, it's like the whole movie, I was waiting for him to go full John Wick. Like, there's a couple of scenes. I'm not going to say any of it because I feel like it'll ruin the surprise of them.
Yeah.
But there's one scene in particular I was like, oh, he's going to go full John Wick now. This is it. This is the moment. This is the moment. And then it didn't happen. And I was like, well, what? What the fuck?
I think this film was a victim of its marketing. I think people are like, who's going to see this sad movie about a sad man looking for his pig? So they're like, we need to make it something Nic Cage is unhinged, like he usually is in every movie he's in, you know? Like, they're expecting him to go all Mandy, but that, like, people going into this movie expecting that, they're going to be disappointed. And, you know, a lot of people, they're not going to know who this movie's for. It's too dark for your parents, like a boomers or something, but it's also, it's not action enough for people going to expect an action movie, you know?
You know how it only took them 20 days to film this movie, too.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. And nearly 1 hour was cut from this movie.
It was 90 minutes long. it was.
I know this was a 2.5 hour movie originally.
So Nicolas
and the
Cage
studio
said,
no, that's too long.
Nic Cage said both movies, Pig and Mandy, which are about loss, and I got that right away. Like there's like, his character was so convincing. Like Nic Cage is a great fucking actor, and I can't tell you how much how much great actor he's in this movie. Like.
Yeah, and another thing is just like it was. The writing of this movie was really good. I really liked the slow release of information throughout the movie. Mm-hmm. I'm glad it's not 2.5 hours long, because if not, I would have fucking hated this movie. Hour and a half was a great timeline for this movie. But I have some problems.
Okay.
With this movie.
It's a bummer for one. It's a bummer movie.
One, it's a bummer movie, and two, there's like too many throw-offs of major information or major things that happen in this movie that they kind of like this is what happened, and that's it, and then move on.
Are you saying you wanted more than? But you said it's too.
I mean, like, no, I'm just saying I wanted more information, like. Or more, like just a little bit more. Like
you want it a bit more streamlined.
Give a fuck about what the person says. Like there's one point in particularly where somebody says something to Nicolas Cage, and it's the only time it's ever mentioned. I literally had to rewind the movie to figure out what the fuck he said to Nicolas Cage.
How'd you rewind it?
To figure out, huh?
How'd you rewind it?
Because I saw it here. I saw it like literally. It was on VOD or whatever.
Okay, if you say so.
I fucking watched it on my television. Okay. I'm telling you.
All right, I watched it in the theater. So.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. Next week, in fact, next week we're actually gonna be seeing both movies in theaters because they're not. I know.
VOD. I'm glad that wasn't this week because there's no way in hell.
No way.
There's no way in hell I could have gotten to the theaters to see anything this week. But anyway, yeah, I mean that's the only little problem I had with this, but this was a really good movie. I thought it's one of those they did good. I think
they'll do pig, they'll do.
Go ahead.
I had a deep connection with this movie. I'm giving it a pretty high score. I'll tell you that right now. I fucking loved it. My wife hated it. She still talks about how much she hated this movie. And we talked about what could have made it better, but I will have a short little spoiler discussion. But maybe
I don't want to do a spoiler. I think this is one of those. Okay,
movies. I'll talk about it after we turn off the.
Yeah. I mean, you can have a conversation and all that stuff. But I really don't think. I feel like if you spoil any of this movie, then it won't make it emotionally connective to the person that's going to go watch this.
It's an emotional movie. It definitely is.
Yeah, because I really think it was they did it well, man. And my microphone just fell down, so just give me a second. I kept it attached since last week, and I didn't really tighten it up when I got here. I should have. There we go. Yay! And microphone falling.
And you took your pop filter that disappeared too.
Oh yeah,
there we go.
There it is. Yeah, so let me get some quotes and then we'll get our rating, man.
All right, cool.
All right. How about a phone? I don't want to drive up there and find you dead. You want your supply? I need my pig. I remember when your name meant something. Now it has no value. You're a fucking homeless guy who probably fucks his pig. You worked for me for 2 months. I fired you because you overcooked the pasta. What was your signature dish? What was your signature dish going to be? A Scottish egg with mustard sauce? I had to put that one in there because that's literally one of my favorite things to eat.
Scotch eggs are?
Oh, man, I love Scottish eggs. Oh. Arr. Anyway,
It's all protein, man. That's all it is.
Dude, I made them myself once. It just
Oh,
it's a lot.
We made it too. It just takes a long time to do.
Yeah. We don't get a lot of things to care about around here. You have literally nothing to bargain with. And you had your moment there. You had your moment. There isn't anything for you here anymore. And, well, if the city floods, we can always go to Mount Hood. Hood's an active volcano. Well, I'm not fucking moving to Seattle. Yeah, fuck Seattle. Why are we doing this? Why are you doing this to me? And we're going to a fancy restaurant. You're going to complain about the food, and I'm just going to have to get really drunk to deal with it. And that's the quotes. Chris, what is your score on
Actually,
this,
I want to hear your score first. I have my score picked out since last night, but what's your score on this?
3.9, man. I like this. This is a good movie. It's a good little movie.
So do you like as much as Gunpowder Milkshake?
Yeah. Easily. But I like both. Like, remember, I even messaged you earlier this week and said both movies surprised me.
Oh, okay. What did you said? Well, I mean, my score, and then we'll talk about why it surprised you. Mine's a 4.4.
Nice.
Yeah.
You really like this.
I really enjoyed it.
I think you got a man crush on Nic Cage. That's why. I think
I often fantasize it would be like.
Guy.
I often fantasize it would be like to have a conversation with him.
Oh, it'd be like this, Chris. We'll have fun.
And I bet I like your movies. Do you remember that episode of Community where Troy meets LeVar Burton, and he's just like he's just frozen? That would be me if I ever met Nic Cage. I'd be like,
I bet you that you are gonna spank your monkey when Joe Exotic comes out.
Oh, he pulled out of that, by the way.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, you'll be able to find news on it, but
it's still got him as an IMD.
Yeah, I know, but it's changed it. It's been changed.
Oh, that's sad.
I think he had conflict with another movie he's going to be plans to be filming at that time. Hopefully, it's Mandy too. Like
nice.
I don't know.
Mandy 3.
Do them all. So
you're gonna do them all. You're just weird, dude. Why do you want to do them all?
Okay, what do you think the audience score on this? Rotten Tomatoes, what's the audience score?
61.
82.
Oh wow! I did not think the audience would get it. I think the critics would have got it, and I want to say the critics I think is at 89%.
98%.
Oh, dude! I went higher, but they went a little bit more than me.
Yeah. Critics' consensus is, like the animal itself, Pig defies the hogwash of expectations with a beautiful odyssey of loss and love anchored by Nicolas Cage's affectingly raw performance. And there are beautiful moments in this movie, for sure. But I mean, you're gonna get built up and destroyed when you watch this thing, like I was.
Right?
Yeah.
It was a good movie, dude. I really liked it.
I'm glad you did. I wasn't sure when you earlier today. You said something like let's talk about the one good thing about this movie. And I'm like, what is he gonna say? He didn't like it. But no, I'm glad you.
No. I wasn't. I didn't mean it that way. I meant it the fact that I really don't think this is a movie you can spoil. If you spoil this movie, you literally spoil this movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I want to watch it again.
If someone's looking for the thing that you're about to spoil, which I think I know what you're going to do, you talk about. I think it kind of ruins it because it would take the surprise. I think out of it and.
Okay, I got you.
What is Nicolas Cage's first movie ever? Let's take a look.
Yeah, he's been in movies
The Best of Times, 1981, and then Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Of course.
And then Valley Girl was his first major, where he was the main star. Remember Valley Girl?
Yeah, dude, it's a long ass time ago though, man. Like,
yeah, dude, I used to have it on VHS.
You know, he left Hollywood on purpose, Nicolas Cage. So he could.
You mean after he went bankrupt?
Well, he said he left on purpose. He says. I mean, really? That's what he says.
Way to go.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
He says it gives them the freedom to do movies like Pig, basically. So.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Nic Cage.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was the nephew of Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh yeah, of course. He's crazy. Do you want to tell me what we're going to watch next week?
Next week, we are going to be watching Snake Eyes.
G.I. Joe Origins.
G.I. Joe, the real American hero. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
So I haven't seen the first two ones. I didn't see the first two, but I heard that they're a lot like Fast and Furious when it comes to how ridiculous they are.
Well, I mean, it's G.I. Joe, dude. It's a cartoon based. Have you never seen G.I. Joe, the cartoon?
I have, dudes, but again, it's a little before my time. I'm too young for it.
Yeah, it's a little out there, bro. And that's what G.I. Joe should be. Just they didn't really make the movies well.
And then the next, go ahead.
I think The Rock kind of saved the second one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I think it missed Channing Tatum in the second one. The second one should have had Channing Tatum and The Rock.
And the other movie we're seeing is M. Night Shyamalan's Old.
Oh yeah,
so,
I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, I mean,
those are both movies I can't wait to see.
I can't wait. Really excited for Snake Eyes. I just thought that'd be something to be kind of
Snake Eyes. Okay, that's like the best character from the entire G.I. Joe franchise, and I don't mean the fucking movies either. I mean literally in the cartoon, everything. When I was a kid, I had so many different versions of Snake Eyes, the toy. Like I just can't even. Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow were my two favorite. And the bad guys from Cobra La, like Serpentor and stuff, were my favorite like action G.I. Joe figures. And of course, the only pro wrestler to become a cartoon character, Sergeant Slaughter.
I forgot that Henry Golding, who plays I guess Snake Eyes is his name in this, he was in The Gentleman. Your favorite movie last year?
Yeah,
I forgot his character.
Yeah,
Dry Eye.
Yeah, he was Dry Eyes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're seeing the G.I. Joe. We're seeing Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins, and Old. Both are only at theaters, which is crazy. This is the second movie where we had to see two theaters. We did a couple weeks ago. We had to see in both theaters. This will be pretty common soon enough. I mean,
yeah, no. Well, no, it's not. No, it's not, because we got so many streaming platforms
dude, I know.
that do movies.
I know.
I want to tell you one big fact about your good old buddy Nicolas Cage, your boyfriend Nicolas Cage. Do you know where he got his name?
No.
From Marvel Comics.
I know that
Cage. Yeah, right here. On the Tonight Show with Jay Leno in 1992, he said he took Cage from the comic book character Luke Cage, the first black superhero.
I do know that he named his kid Kal-El. You know that?
What?
He named his kid Superman's real name.
Kal-El.
Yeah, he named his kid that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I remember how bad
he was going to play Superman at one point.
Yeah. Have you seen this picture of him in the Superman suit when he has long hair, still from Con Air?
Because it was going to be the death of Superman when Death of Superman had long hair. Have you never seen the Superman mullet?
No, I gotta see this.
It's
look at Nick Superman.
Just go it'd be Death of Superman.
Okay.
That's what you need to look up.
Okay, Death of Superman.
And yep.
Okay.
And then, I guess that'd be more of the movie. I guess it'd be the Return of Superman, because he was boiling in this pot, and that's how he got his powers back.
I'm looking up Death of Superman. Look at that. Look at that.
Did he get it?
Yeah. What the fuck, dude? Why'd they do that?
Yeah. It was because it was the 90s, man. They were trying to make him relevant again.
And he's got that weird suit where it goes like to his like shoulders, like going like that.
Yeah. In fact, I could easily just. Where'd it go? Where you at?
Here we go now.
Yeah. Keep
1,
talking.
nothing wrong with me.
There it is.
2, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong.
Go.
Okay.
Yeah. Could literally just show it to you there. Yeah. I used to love the Superboy they had in that. The Superboy that was a clone.
Yeah.
I did it again.
You're knocking shit over, man.
I know it's been a rough couple days, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
I did some stuff. I went to your hometown. I mean,
what do you? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been in Dallas in 5 years, man. I don't know anything of what it's like anymore.
man, you know what? Really, here, give me a second to get this back on, bro. Usually I have this really tight on here, and I did not do that today, and obviously it shows.
You're cutting so much shit out of the show later on.
Yeah, I know. I feel sorry for the editor.
That's me.
Anyway, so literally, I went to this place today. You know what? Let's finish the episode. We'll talk.
Okay. This. Okay. We both like the movies. Go see them. Whatever.
Yeah, go see the movies. Pig. Go see the movie Gunpowder Milkshake. And 100%, if you have a small business and you want to advertise with us, just message us. Let us know. Be more than happy to advertise your business to all our listeners right here on Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do. And you can find us at iHeartRadio, Spotify, where else?
You can find us on moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Grinson and Instagram at MTS Podcast. You can send us an old-fashioned email at info@moviesdon'tsuck.net or moviesdon'tsuck@gmail.com. And like Neil said, we're on all stream platforms. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. We're on Bonfire. If you want shirts with our faces or just putting a logo or just some other shit Neil's made, you can go to Bonfire, search Movies Don't Suck, something to do, and you'll find our stuff. And that's on all stream platforms. You good, dude? You good? I think that's it.
That sounds great, man. Let's hit that outro. That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, anytime you go out to get yourself a nice milkshake, remember to order a side of pig with it. Have a good day.